We're Owen, Lynn, and Maggie of Van Trekking Lifestyle, and we want to thank you for being such a big part of this journey we're on. It's a journey where we show you what van life is like for those of us who are part of an older generation. Join us today as we make a stop at the Forgotten Coast of Florida. We ride over to St. George Island for a day where we take in an island hike and a breathtaking Apalachicola sunset. And an unplanned precious detour takes us to see the unspoiled wonder of San Blas Island. Hop on in the back seat of the van and let's get started. So we're out today shopping for Maggie for her costume to wear to the pet parade. When is that? Saturday. Show me what you've got so far.
Got a little skirt.
Little skirt for her.
A little tank shirt.
Top.
And a little hat. Oh. What do you think?
I think it looks...
It probably doesn't look like a surfer dude, but
She'll be cute. That's
she'll
all.
be cute.
She'll be cute.
Yeah.
And we're not spending too much money on this. Alrighty, cool. Hey, look at us. You don't even have on a coat. I've got on a coat and a vest.
You've been outside though.
Well, I
You took Maggie for a little walk.
Yeah. So we're in Apalachicola this morning. It is February 21st, 54 degrees outside.
Yeah, it got cold again.
Yeah. We're Moochdocking. That's a cool thing. We woke up this morning in the driveway of one of our subscribers who very generously said, hey, come and stay in our driveway. We have waterfront property. And unfortunately, they're not there, but they wanted us to come anyway. It's Apalachicola River. And we came across this bridge last night, but man, it was foggy. We want to kind of show you what it looks like today because we want to see what it looks like ourselves. So we've decided we're going to go to the St. George State Park and look around there, maybe go for a walk and a hike, and then come back over here and eat dinner.
While I'm gazing through my window tonight, I'm remembering the things I have done in my life. Oh, making one or two turns that weren't really what I planned. Sometimes the choices I made have been hard to understand. Better get ready, I'm ready. Better get ready.
So it cost us $6 to get in, and the actual park is another 4 miles on down the coast. Not sure the camera can capture how beautiful this is, but we'll try to show you.
So I look at my reflection instead. Oh, I see all them dreams running around in my head.
So we rode out here. We're going to ride through the campground just to be able to see what it looks like in case we want to come back. Wow.
Friends we met at the last camp.
Yeah. The Gap Point Trailhead. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Beautiful day to go for a hike. We found one here at St. George State Park. It's the Gap Point Trail, and we're going to take that now and walk it out for a while and let Maggie and us stretch our legs before we go back and fill up with seafood.
I think it's the other way around.
Do you believe when I tell you the dream has become who I am? Better get ready, I'm ready. Better get
We made it a little over a mile on the St. George Trail near the campground. We're going to turn around now because that's about all the time we have today. Glad you guys are with us. Somebody carry me in a minute, okay? Magma, you ready to go?
Magma.
Ready to go? Come on, let's go.
Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody said hi. No, it's going this way.
Other way, Mag.
Going back. Little shadows.
You look like a gangster and I look like a snowmobile driver, and we're at the beach in Florida.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I know. It's not that cold though once we got out here, is it?
No, it's just the wind's blowing and it kind of hurts my ears. So I like to have something on my
It's a
ears.
wonderful hike out here.
It is. It's
Beautiful.
Peaceful.
Walking through the little pine forest here. Something we would recommend for sure. About a half a mile left to go. I
Yep.
think we'll make it.
I think we will.
I can smell the shrimp.
Is that what's for dinner?
I think so. Is that what you're going to get?
I don't know. It's kind of where we go.
The owl, I think, is what we're going to pick. I don't know. We need to look at that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apalachicola. Anybody know any good place to eat there? Look at all this place here, though. Look at this. This is just over my shoulder. That's where we're headed. Back that way. It's the bay. That's where we just came from. Loving it. So this is the trail. Kind of looks like we're walking on the beach, but this is the trail. We're on a peninsula, and it's a pretty place. Wow, that was an awesome hike. Maggie's back there. Getting more. Yep. One of the great things about having a van, you have a bathroom, you have water, you have cold drinks, you have everything when you get back from a walk on a trail like this. So, even so, Lynn went to find a campground bathroom because she's trying to conserve black tank space. Either that, she's got to take a dump. I don't know which one it is. Don't tell her I said that. You looking for your mom? Where is she? Where's your mom? Where's your mommy? There's your mommy. She sneaked up on us.
Well,
What'd you do? Go back there?
no, I started to walk back to where you were.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry.
Some warm in
I
here.
thought you heard me say, hey.
I didn't hear you say.
Everything come out okay?
Yep.
That was cool. We thought there was a really pretty bird and another little osprey that was there. But turns out there was an alligator there, and the camp host stopped us and said, I thought she was going to fuss at me for parking on the side of the road, but she wanted to make sure I saw Wally. There are 6 to 8 foot alligator that they have out there. Pretty cool, isn't it?
It was really cool.
So we stopped to look for shells, but there were no shells out there at all, were there?
Well, they're all cracked and little bitty guys. So I didn't
Beautiful
think-
little jellyfish that we got some photos and videos of.
I don't know if I'd call a jellyfish beautiful, but
I thought it was kind of cool.
it is cool. But I don't know if it's
And it
beautiful.
was really, really neat that you could see the sand moving
Yeah.
across.
It's blowing really hard. You can see it blowing across the road there too. So. But it's cold and windy.
Yeah. Is it? I thought it was Friday. Off we go.
Somewhere deep inside, I'm screaming, baby, do it. I waited too long to be strong, and now I'm enough to be who I am until I'm high. I'm gonna aim high. Better get ready. I'm ready. Better get ready. I'm ready. Ready to do all that I gotta do to aim high. Better get ready.
This area of Florida is known as the Forgotten Coast.
If you've ever seen it, I don't know how you could ever forget it. It's absolutely gorgeous here.
I don't think we'll ever forget it, will we?
It's been one of my favorite places, I guess, because we've never seen anything like this.
We also want to thank one of our subscribers, Mr. and Mrs. Ragtop. You've always been one of our favorites with your comments and how you've supported us, but to give us a driveway to spend the night in and to be so helpful with everything that we're doing, above and beyond anything we could ever expect and want. And this has been a beautiful experience so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Historic Apalachicola. It's kind of difficult to drive into the sun.
But it's better than it was last night when we came in.
Oh yeah, it was
Or
really
yesterday.
foggy, wasn't it?
It was really foggy. You couldn't see anything. It's beautiful.
These people behind us are probably pretty ticked off at us.
Morgan.
Pretty slow. Taking videos and telling.
I don't think they've been.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Avenue D.
Awesome. It's a restaurant we're going to eat at tonight in Apalachicola. It's simply called The Station. Can't wait. I'm hungry. How much longer?
Probably about
5 minutes.
20, probably.
Holy crap. We're walking uptown in Apalachicola to have Maggie be part of the Surfer Dog Parade. She's got part of her outfit on. We'll put the rest on in a little bit. She's not very happy about it. Not very happy at all. So we made it to the Riverwalk, and this place is hopping.
Maggie!
Jump out and hold, I wouldn't hurt nobody, wouldn't hurt no one. Like Buckley Root, got my hand in my pocket, baby, thinking about you. I wouldn't hurt nobody, ain't hurt no one.
So we have about an hour before we actually enter the parade, so we're out shopping. Maggie's got the right idea. Look at this. Taking a nap, Mag? Taking a nap.
See that, Daisy? Oh, yeah. What do you think, Maggie?
This is a cool thing, isn't it?
It is
This
a lot
so
of cute
neat.
little dogs.
A lot of neat people and a lot of neat dogs. Really cool little
For
town
sure.
for sure. Hey, bud.
Yes.
Hey. Brown delivers.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I
think it's
don't care 'cause
awesome.
I am on my way up, and I won't stop. I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop. It is my time. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care 'cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop. I won't slow down. Steady on my feet.
So that was a fun morning.
That was an awesome morning. Maggie said it was really nice of this town to throw her a parade. It's the very first place we've gone that's thrown her a parade. She actually liked it.
She didn't mind it. I don't think she minded it.
I think she liked being in the parade. It was kind of cool.
I'm
Off we
gonna
go, back to the van.
rise up. No, I won't stop. It is my time. 'Cause I know what it's like to be broke, yeah. And I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow.
One thing we forgot to mention about the parade today, and it's something we really support, is the fact that all the proceeds from the entry fee to be in the parade and then the money raised, all of it goes to help shelter dogs here in the Apalachicola area. Maggie thinks that's a great idea, and we do too. As we head west and north, we're in the little town of Port St. Joe. You know, as you travel around in your RV or your van, you can find neat places to go just by listening to people at the place you are now. When we were in Apalachicola, several people told us that we should try to go to Cape San Blas, which is in Port St. Joe. That's a lot of words, isn't it? So, a little detour of about 15 minutes, and we're going to ride over here and see why they said we should visit this place. We'll show you guys.
Let the sea set you free. Life is a beach. Enjoy the waves. Sea and sun for the soul. As free as the ocean. Sees the bay. Very wise little turtle.
We took a little detour. We came over to San Blas Beach, and it is beautiful. Just look around. It is so white and pure and just awesome. And over my shoulder there, that's my sweet wife. Hardly any people out here and a lot of seashells. We may be here for a while. Oh yeah, and they let you drive on the beach here. Not something we're gonna do in our Travato, but if we had a Rebel or something like our friends Jim and Cynthia, I bet we would. Maggie is happy, happy, happy.
Days of romantic prose and lilac wine. Nights out under the sky, watching stars align.
There's a big difference between being at the beach on the west coast of Florida and being at the beach on the east coast. The east coast is, well, like the Atlantic, where we're used to seeing in North Carolina. It's kind of tan and brown sand. Oh, Maggie's trying to make a friend over here. But here on the west coast, it's just like sugar. It's like white, beautiful sand, and it's just so soft and kid grief. It's like a big, huge, brand new sandbox for a kid. That's what it's like.
Days of making sweet honey, Melissa lemon balm. Nights as warm as your breath on my chest, so calm. Now, baby, let the summer breeze carry us away. Let the summer breeze carry us away. Baby, to a place where
We've learned life is better when you just look forward to detours. This was a detour, but it was a precious detour. That's the way life is. It's better when you're outside. It's better when you're okay with everything being a detour. Cape San Blas is an awesome place. Glad we came here.
It's like sand, S-A-N, B-L-A-S.
But I've never seen a smile like yours. How could any man alive not fall?
Sunday morning, February 23rd, and this wraps up our stay at Apalachicola, Florida.
This is a really, really cool town. We talked to a few people here that said they didn't used to live here, but there's something about this place that's a magnet, and they come back and then they just end up staying. And I can see why. It's a perfect little, quaint little town beside of the water. We're very appreciative to the Ragtops, Mr. and Mrs. Ragtop on our channel that offered up their driveway even though they weren't here for us to stay here. And it was the perfect place to stay. We could walk to town, we could walk to the water. It's just been perfect.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Not much that we can say that we didn't like about this place at all. If you get a chance to come through this part of the country, we think you should. I'm not really sure why it's called the Forgotten Coast. We'll never forget it. Thanks for being part of this journey with us. If you haven't already done so, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel and help us spread the word of two old people out traveling, enjoying van life.
And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And, well, let me show you. Maggie's not going to say paws up or anything because she just loves having a real yard to walk around in. Until we see you later, have happy trails. Maggie, you want to tell folks stuff? You like having a yard, don't you, sweetheart? The view from here is spectacular. We're on our way from Apalachicola to Destin, Florida, where we're going to spend 3 nights there. We made it about 1/4 of a mile. Maggie saw this park. We got to talking about the fact that it was here and we didn't walk this far up from the house we were staying at. So I guess I'm a good dad. Instead of traveling on, we are stopping to walk in this little park. I bet. There she goes. They haven't repaired the pier yet. There's a lot of damage in this area from Hurricane Michael a few years ago. You can see this would be a beautiful place to walk out. But the wooden portion of the pier kind of stops right there. And just the concrete pilings are there. I guess eventually they'll repair it, but I wish it was open today. Maggie doesn't care. Well, this is interesting. This little tree here grows out sideways, and the little sidewalk, you almost have to duck your head to get under. That's it right there. There are so many beautiful places in this country, and I saw something yesterday on a picture. Life is too short to live and pay bills and die. There's so much to see. Get out there and see things, people. Get out there and see things. Even if it's just a little park that you stop to let your dog walk in, there's just beauty all around us. This was recorded just before the coronavirus pandemic became a reality for North America. We wanted to let you know that we're safe in our North Carolina home and we're practicing social distancing as instructed. It's our hope and prayer that you are safe and doing the same thing as we go through this challenging time. My words of advice to get out there came at a time when that was the right thing to do. The right thing now is to hunker down and do your part to flatten the curve during the coming weeks. And then we'll all get out there. Stay safe, our friends. Thanks for being part of our family.